And hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Has it been a while since I picked this up and played it? Did I get really busy and also demotivated to do anything in life? And a little of both. Basically, all the stuff I want to do started really piling up, and this sort of got pushed to the back, and then it became really hard to start it up again or find time to do it. Or I start up a day I'm gonna get this done. This done's gonna include recording more of this, and then I get to the end of the day and I finished like 2/3 of what I was gonna do, and I didn't get to doing this. So I'm at the point where I'm just sort of forcing myself to do it over the other stuff that I feel more urgency in doing than this, because this is progressively feeling more urgent because Daybreak's going to come out in like a month, and then Final Fantasy 14. And then Metaphor, and then Dragon Age, which was just recently announced, and that's this year. And I definitely want to play that, even if it's not for the channel, because that's been a series I've liked for every single game in this series. Like, people hated on Dragon Age 2. I really like Dragon Age 2. So basically, every single game that I could possibly want to play in every single franchise that outside of maybe Persona, though that did technically get a release this year, but it was a re-release, and I don't feel super obligated to play that. So how do I play this again? Because it has actually been like 3 weeks. Very pretty tree. Trying to remember, is that the same tree that we've had like the talks under? Trying to remember if anything glowed. It's one of those things where there's just so much going on that it's like I don't have the memory to track everything at this point. Especially if I haven't like actively interacted with it. Particularly like the main Xenoblade game parts. Because it's been over like a proper year. So, fuck, this is where I came from. See, I remember that now. Fun. I'm so good at this. I will say, my motivation to do side quest activities in this is particularly low. Partly because it's an expansion, like, I'm not treating this like playing a full new game, I gotta be honest. I'm mainly interested in the story. I'm not interested in, like, getting super invested in the combat and all that sort of stuff.
Target acquired.
Even prettier up close.
Looking out at it like this, you really gotta admit this world is crazy huge.
Matthew, the world truly is vast. Far more than you'll ever know. And filled with mystery. And while we're not currently in the position to travel it at our leisure, one day soon, you should let your feet walk it from end to end. You would stand to gain much from the experience. Who knows? You may even discover a new land for the people of the city to call home.
Huh. You were a rover then, eh?
You know, I may well have been.
Why is everything you say so damn elusive?
I don't know, because she feels like she's playing both sides. The fact that this doesn't end with like a happy result definitely means fun stuff is probably going to go down. Oh, I was about to jump down into that. Maybe I shouldn't. Lots of level 20s. Mistakes might have been made. Oh shit. It's like a city survivor thing, right?
I felt that.
Uh-oh.
Worried about where this
Oh
is
shit.
going?
Our future.
Yeah, so
Stake.
yeah. Okay. So
Things
much
will
for
be different this time. Hey,
I gotta go help the
you
city
were right.
survivor. Dead.
Good morning.
Babaloo, where be you? Babaloo, Universe of Guru, please be answer. Except no silence. What you yelling about, little dude? Looking for someone. Nah, Babaloo went to fetch ingredients for delicious dinner. May have failed to reappear. Babaloo have more sense of direction. All that is the capital. Guru having turklets from worry. Well, not worried, huh? That seriously sucks for you. Yes, definitely. Maximum suckage. Don't say that. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. I definitely agree, Guru. Well, when you look at the time, we best be on our way before... Yeah, I see where it's going. We'll try to help. If we stumble upon the very lost Nopon, I don't mind taking the quest, especially if it's not... Yeah, there's that thing. Oh, well, that's a good way for that to end. Nope. That's time to retreat. How did I sheath again? Nicole just sort of like fell off the side. Because of course he did. I didn't get to the enrage anyways, so it's not like I was like in a good place to seriously have been going for that in the first place. I will say it does feel like it expects me to go through a route here that is... Yeah, I need to go down, I guess. That's really the answer.
Target acquired. Engaging.
I wasn't doing nearly well enough to feel like I was going to win that battle with just these three. I feel like I need to get to a point where I just have a bigger party. I mean, it was an 8-person party and I have 3... It was a 6-person party and I have 3 at the moment. So I would imagine there's probably going to be more. Echoes of Grandel Citadel. That sounds familiar. Grandel Citadel. I almost want to just look up the name. El Citadel. It sounds like a name it wants me to remember. Grandel was on the Bionis' shoulder. Main settlement hosting refugees. I actually don't really recognize that. The image they have on the wiki. Grandel Citadel, though, implies if it was a refugee camp before, it grew quite a bit between the end of the game and otherwise. That's cool world building.
Huh? What is it, eh?
Since it's not just like, hey, remember this thing? It's a, hey, remember this minor thing? And it became something different over time?
Monster! Do you think the girl is fine?
Unclear. I'd say for now you should probably worry about yourself.
Ha! This is great. Gimme. Let me have a bash at this fella.
Well, we can do that.
Matthew. This is the time for a synergy move.
Oh, yeah, good shout. You better follow my lead, though.
Huh. Not if I can help it.
Synergy move. Okay. Introduce a mechanic, why don't you? As I've been trying to fight these things. Unity combos. In Future Routine, 2 party characters are able to strike in unison to perform what's called a special. A paired set of characters is called a unity pairing. Hitting a launch enemy with a special will trigger a unity combo. It feels like they're basically trying to reinvent some of the mechanics from the main game, where you have pairs. Considering they literally introduced a unity pairing. I don't know if they're literally going to be always those two. Because that's sort of like one of the things about like the original Xenoblade 3, where like it would have been really cool if they stopped and were like, yeah, what if we could do other combos of characters to have like different of the Ouroboros forms? Obviously that would have been a shit ton of work and I don't blame them for not doing it, but it would have been cool. Hitting a launch enemy with a special trigger unity combo. Interesting. Specials are charged by using art with fusion arts giving more charge. Oh yeah, okay. That's in the tactics side. Okay. That is where the Ouroboros stuff was. Yeah, so it's basically finding ways to replace the Ouroboros stuff with probably a little lower production value versions of them, which is
What can I say?
understandable.
I'm a natural.
Cool. That's good.
Why did you put me on?
What can I say? I'm a natural.
Cool. That's good.
Let's send them packing.
Yeah, I like. Very fun and more simple. The only thing that I actually have a complaint about is that the UI element for it is actually actively not good. It looks so incredibly out of place to actually have the characters just pictures in this incredibly not picture orientated UI.
You're not getting away. Two moves as one.
Yeah, that's what you get for standing in front of me.
You're not getting away.
Oh, I'm also realizing that this straight up is like
Don't
a
put
strong
yourself-
enemy.
Give them no respite. Let's join forces.
Now you're getting me.
All my power. Unleash.
Oh, that did not have the thingamabob. Did we mess it up?
You're not getting away.
We're struggling, and we're not even at the enrage. We are under leveled a bit, but
I'm on to you. Two moves as one.
Still within operating parameters.
Leave the heroics to me.
Still within operating parameters.
Imminent. You're not getting away.
Still within operating parameters.
You all right there?
Give them no respite.
ah, you knocked the topple out of me. Nah. Such mean timing.
This is the move.
More of that. Give them no respite.
Operating parameters.
Know when to hold back.
Ooh. Get it during the launch? Yes, it pauses during the launch. That's good to know. And now we got it. What's the difference between the ones that I got the full thing or not?
This is the move.
Still within operating parameters.
Know when to hold back.
This is the move.
Still within operating parameters.
You'll need
Ah, no, I didn't want to do that there. Ah, my bad, my bad, man. I'm really annoyed that Topple has such a long fucking recharge time. I'm really annoyed by that, so if I just like use it by like sort of instinct because I want to use a move.
imminently. I'm on to you.
More of that.
Yeah, like I wanted to wait till then. That would have been such a better time to do it. Would have been such a better time to do it.
You're not getting
But
away.
this does also look like I need to bring this all the way down. I'm sort of doubtful I can.
You're not getting away.
Good timing.
Give them no respite.
That's a good heal. Needed a heal there. Really needed a heal there.
You're not getting away.
Still within operating parameters.
You all right there? This is the move!
Let's join forces.
Now you're getting me.
All my power. Unleash.
Break. That goes a long way. I'm surprised we've actually been able to consistently keep him up,
This is the move!
even in the enrage.
I'm on.
Still within operating parameters.
You'll need healing.
At the very least, in the bosses I've tried fighting so far, it felt like enrage was typically been a pretty big step up during these phases of the battle in terms of like their potential damage output, but it doesn't seem like much has changed
Still within
for
operating
it.
parameters.
You'll need healing. Imminently.
So probably should be fine. There we go. Okay, good.
Boom!
Boom. Hardly. That there was what you'd call gratuitous. The poor thing was within a set tree of its life.
This old chestnut. I was quick. We won't get rumbled.
You're aware we took out 2 Mobius yesterday. We could well be the targets of a manhunt as we speak.
Then we knock him down some more.
There's no guarantee that you'll keep winning.
Nah, but we will.
Think back on what you know. Not all Mobius are like those 2.
What's up?
No, nothing.
Huh?
Do you have something to get off your chest? You don't have to hold your tongue. We were the ones who extricated you. You may hold us fully accountable.
Curiosity.
Huh? These gloves. You want them?
No, not what I meant. That art. What was it?
Which art? Oh, you mean the Ouroboros power? Is that it?
Ouroboros.
First time you've seen it. Nothing weird about being curious.
It was just, wow.
But hold on a mo. You've got blades and arts too. Pretty much the same thing.
Not me. I can't.
Can't what?
He means he can't summon a blade. Surely you must have realized given the way he's been fighting. I hear it can be an issue with some soldiers.
Still, you know,
What was the...
all part of life's rich tapestry. No big deal, am I right?
His blades are very different than they were in 2. I'm trying to remember what...
I couldn't take them. With these. Not like you did. No way.
I don't follow.
He's talking about us defeating the Mobius.
Oh. Now I get it. Think you got it all wrong, though.
What?
You have it now. Inside you both. This power. Remember? Back when I freed you with a burst of light. Anyone who gets touched by that light inherits the Ouroboros power. That's the way we got it too.
What, really?
Uh-huh. With a little work, I'll be able to draw out its true power. And then, in theory, I'll be able to free others without even having to destroy their flame clocks. Well, anyway, the rest's all up to you. It's easy. You'll get the hang of it in no time. Thing about Ouroboros power is, it was created so we could smash up Mobius cores.
And those are what?
They're shiny chest whatsits. You destroy one, and it takes him clean out. See, my granddad's Pops, he used that power soon as it came to be. I made it so that us city folk would hand it down through the generations.
Granddads? And what's a Pops?
Oh, sorry. Long story short, all this business went down about 70 years ago, or thereabouts.
Right.
Hey, Nicole. I'm gonna be frank with you here. Don't think yourself a burden because you ain't one. We've all got our strengths and weaknesses. No big deal. Yeah?
You're literally the tank. I could not have done that without you. In every literal capacity that phrase can be said. Oh, what a familiar sight. So maybe it's the time that's taken away from me, but we can agree that,
Wow, that's cost us a ton of time.
Let's hurry on, Matthew. With each passing minute, she's getting further away from us.
I know that. Which way were we?
Northwest.
Ah, yes, northwest. Just along this path then, yeah?
I believe so.
Nagano can now use Ourobor's powers. Blitz Punch has been set to so-and-so in the Arts Pally. Can now you acquire related abilities on the Affinity Growth board, which I have been ignoring! In future, redeem certain special key items called Unlock Kits can be used to unlock art, accessory, and gem slots and raise affinity character growth limits. You can obtain these from containers and relics found across Ionia, Zora's Quest completion. Oh, I fucking hate this design. The world contains enough unlock kits to fully unlock all of your characters, so it's a good idea to use them as soon as you find them and keep getting stronger.
Just felt a few drops of rain.
Oh, I just so dislike the design of, hey, go do side content. What, you want to go forward with the story now? Oh no, fuck you. You got to progress through all this extraneous stuff that you may or may not want to do. Now, maybe they balanced it in a way that you really don't need to worry that much about it, and to be determined. Because I got the same impression with Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and I like that in the end, where it was just like, oh my goodness, all this extra stuff on the side. This is just going to make it a pain to do. And I didn't think it was that bad in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I thought it was well balanced for the necessity to partake in all that. So I'm going to not judge it by more than the concept, of course. Sure.
We should be able
But
to set something up.
I will note that, because it's a thought on my mind whenever they're like, you better go do this other stuff. Of course, I'm doing some of it anyways, but I've always been the sort that I like the main story the most. So if I feel like doing something, if I feel an urge to, I guess this is gem unlock kit. Okay, there's one of them, I guess. Okay, it is what it is. Ultimately, we'll figure it out. I wonder what they're going to do next for this series after this. Admittedly, part of the reason I'm not like super excited to do side stuff is, one, I obviously haven't given myself a ton of time to play this just normally, and two, there's like 3 or 4 like new exciting things on the horizon, and as much as I enjoy this, I'm not at a point where it's like this new thing I want to just like delve into every corner of it. I want to see the epilogue part of it, right? And I really hate that I probably am coming across like in complaining, because that's not really my intention. I'm more just trying to explain my current thought process, basically. Mental state about how I'm enjoying the game. Okay. Next step.
Excuse me.
Yep, what's up?
What's up, Nicole?
Well,
Come on, man. Enough with the umming and ahhing. Spit it out.
sorry.
Matthew, you could have chosen your words more carefully.
Wait, scratch that. I just meant that you shouldn't be afraid to speak your mind.
Is it just me? It feels like these two are probably brother and sister, like descendants of the shared eye color. I feel stands out on that front. I feel like I'm trying to remember if they've said anything that contradicts that, but it feels like she's probably a descendant in the same, maybe of a descendant of a different version.
I'd like to make some adjustments to the operation of my backpack arms. There was an issue with mobility in that last battle against the monster. I'm sure there'll be more fighting ahead, and I don't want to slow you guys down.
Well now,
Is that all? Relax, no worries. We can take a load off somewhere and let you tinker.
there's an open space over there. It should serve for a rest spot.
Oh, thanks very much.
And hey, it came out weird earlier, but I really meant it. No need to be shy with us or hold anything back. You're not our hostage or prisoner. You know that, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
I hope that girl's doing well, whatever her name was.
I'm quite surprised. He's more flexible than I thought. He comprehends his situation, does his best to adapt.
Oh, yeah? I find him kind of, I don't know, meek. And he's not much of a chatty fella.
All in life's rich tapestry, no?
Yeah.
People are people. Not everyone's going to have a personality as straightforward as yours.
You taking the mick?
No, call it praise. Anyway, the real issue is our other friend.
Hey,
Matthew?
I guess you foresaw all this, didn't you? Right from the start.
Yes, that you needed to experience it. I'll take the blame.
Oh, man. Anyway, we'd better go and find her before the gal gets herself...
Yes.
No good. Still a bit farther till comms range.
Volts!
Uh-oh. 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 She's a higher level than me. I don't know that is indicating if anything. Oh. You guys are weak! Weak. Weak motherfuckers.
Time to go for the throat.
They're probably purposely weak.
What? How did...
And your iris clocks, they're gone, aren't they? You're done. No need to fight anymore. No need to take life or fear its loss.
No way. It's true. Engines. Lovenesses?
From her colony?
But they're not Kvesilovnesses. What's that gear? From the city. Like the ones we studied in the textbook?
An Agnian soldier.
Out here all alone, eh?
She's probably scouting out territory.
She knew about the city, though. Interesting.
We'll capture her for now, get her unit's location. Don't want to be getting into fights with colonies right now.
Because Nickel seemed to completely... Oh, okay, we're going to do more fights with her. That's interesting.
All right, we'll make it quick and painful.
They're smart enough to spread out, I guess. There's not a chance I can win this. Okay, thank goodness they don't expect that of me. I wasn't actually looking at their health until like I was like near death. Like, wait, how far have I got them down? It's like not at all. Oh boy.
That's enough. You better stop resisting, or I will end you. You're...
What's wrong, Panacea? Is there a problem?
Ah, teacher.
An Agnes soldier. So young.
Teacher, she seems to be one of them.
Huh.
Them.
Huh.
The clockless.
No flame clock.
So she's out of the loop, huh?
Who could have done it?
Strange.
What do you want to do, Shulk?
Nicole, how's your weapon doing? Everything okay?
Yes. No issues, sir.
That's good to hear.
Don't call me sir.
Also, do you want to drop the sir? I'm sure it gets tiring.
Matthew, there's nothing wrong with having these heart-to-hearts, but we should focus on our pursuit for now.
Yeah, alright, I get it.
Yeah, I basically ignored it for like the better part of a month. I understand.
Now then, what should we do?
Ironically, I had the perfect
Let's
amount of
take it for a spin.
gemstones to upgrade everything. Well, not everything that I could. I could have upgraded this more. To everything that I could from 1 to 2, basically. Everything that is a 1 here, I didn't have the other thing as well. So, that's interesting. Just sort of going through that.
That'll
It's been a
do
while
for
since
now,
I touched
suppose.
it. Oh, I had a radar start to go off as soon as I got to...
Hey, you're totally sure we're going the right way?
The region beyond here is under Agnian control. If we posit she wanted to rejoin her people, there's a high chance she passed through here.
All right, I trust you.
Trying to get a look at a wider shot to
What's
see
up?
if this was the same place as before.
Signs of battle.
Okay.
Not a full-scale army engagement. Something smaller.
There's a reading, but it's faint. Which means refugees from the city.
Perhaps. That or the girl could have been the source.
Here.
Definitely hers.
So, she really was here.
No husk, though. It likely means she was taken.
You think maybe she killed them all? Unlike the soldier kids, we don't leave a trace after we kick the bucket.
That's not possible. Given the evidence, they had the numerical advantage.
Right, okay. So we follow them. If it is survivors from the city, they might know something about Nael.
Indeed. I'm curious too.
Okay, I mean, like our main,
Can't believe our luck.
What are the chances of us finding city survivors out here?
That's just one of the possibilities. Let's focus on pursuing the girl for now.
I was just about to say, like... treasure. Right, because it's not just city survivors. For the radar. I was just gonna say, like, wasn't our, like, main original goal to find city survivors and whatnot?
I accept it gladly.
It's, like, surprisingly not super psyched about that. And then come out of the cutscene, oh no, yeah, there's the super psychness.
Over here.
In my face.
Got it!
Really talking to us.
Run, 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 run.
Looks like we can close
No.
the enemy PD entry.
Oh, oh, I got the Enemypedia. I just ran. Okay. You doing okay back there?
Hey, high time for a break.
Can't you use those arms to walk or something?
Got it.
Are we actually just gonna like get all of our that would be interesting.
What's on the agenda?
Just like get progress the main story, eh? Huh? Sure, let's go. I have no objection to that.
I feel kind of guilty for freeing you from the cycle like that.
It's fine.
Oh, fuck. If I didn't mention it, I need to mention it at some point, but what's his face from the scene where she was captured that looked like older Shulk, right?
No, but
I
just
might be
can't stand to
remembering it
see
wrong.
you
I
guys
might be remembering it
fighting
wrong.
all the time.
He looks like Shulk ancestor.
You're not
so.
really great with strangers, are you, pal? Do you wish you could go back to your colony?
If I did, I'd have to fight again. We're in the same boat.
That's so. Well then, I guess that makes us friends, eh?
Friends. I wonder how she is.
Release her.
Huh? But teacher...
She's already been freed from the flame clock, and that makes her a friend.
Friend?
Why did you capture her in the first place?
All right, then. I'd like you to answer a few questions for me. May I? First, we'll need your name and the colony you belonged to.
Trying to... Is that Shulk or is... Because the voice feels
So
different.
your name is Glimmer, Colony Gamma. Assigned to the field support platoon, yes?
The voice sounds different but familiar, so... It's been a while since I've heard him, so... Yeah.
That's far. Gamma's territory is nowhere near here. So what are you doing out here all alone? Tell me who destroyed it. Your colony's clock, I mean. That isn't military intel. Surely you could tell me that, no?
Weirdos. 2 of them.
Weirdos.
They waded straight into our battle with Kevis. And then...
And the consoles? You're saying they took out Mobius. That's not too shabby. Teacher's level.
What were these 2 like?
One had silver hair, blue garb, cut the clock clean through with a red sword.
Right. And the other?
Some guy, didn't seem too bright. Black clothes, used knuckles. He's the one that defeated the consuls. With the power of some weird light.
Hang on a sec. You're serious about that? That guy? Did his hair kind of look a bit like this? It's Matthew. Has to be him. That's mad. So he's still alive.
Matthew, eh?
Ah, yes. He's a guy from the city. We were in procurement together. If someone's been beating up Mobius, I can't think of anyone else but him.
He's that strong, is he?
Huh?
You people, you're from the city?
Quiet. Did I say you could ask questions?
No, it's all right. You're correct. We do have citizens among us. But there's a bit more to it. We are the Liberators. We seek out survivors from the city.
Survivors?
That's right. In order to protect this world.
Oh.
Okay. I do wonder if they're ever gonna make like the connections like abundantly clear, like where I'm not like sort of guessing like, am I remembering this right? Am I so and so and so and so?
Comm signals. Who'd call at this time? Oh, one of them.
He's here.
Oh, am I gonna fight us? Okay. This is an interesting way to structure this story, as it is.
This is nothing.
It is interesting that that's.
How do you like that?
Is that supposed to be like a harp or like a guitar? It reminds me of a guitar a little bit.
Wait! Hold up! Whoa! What the?
Earthquake?
Wrong. There's some kind of giant entity on the move. Over there.
How did you tell that? Oh, fun.
A Pharaonis! This late at night? Which colony is it?
It's odd. It should have a crew of soldiers, but doesn't.
Looks like it's heading to the east.
After it, Matthew.
Yeah!
We've been had, teacher.
Huh?
The girl, she snuck off.
You're kidding. The watch?
She knocked them clean out. Nothing that'll leave a scar.
Indeed. Let's find her. She'll likely be heading for a colony. They'll erase her on sight.
Damn it, more babysitting. Told you we should have given her the full lowdown.
I'm sorry. I thought it'd be too much for her to take in. I was hoping to ease her into it.
Teacher!
Well now, this isn't good. Panacea, rouse the others now. Ready for battle!
On it!
Okay, so very quick observations. I was actually thinking that like in the fight where they didn't disappear, like because Matthew did was like, oh, our sort, we just disappear when we die. I was like, oh yeah, the person I took down, she was down. I was wondering if she was doing that. That's very nice of her. Also, notice that he's attacking with just the one arm. His stance to involve using both arms. But the other one looks like it, like the tech here should allow for like artificial limbs, right? Haven't really seen it move around though yet.
I'm Glimmer, from Colony Gamma. I was a member of the field support platoon. I lost my colony in the fight with Colony 5. I've been reconnoitering solo. Beyond here, there's a camp.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, I'm Glimmer, from Gamma. I'm not your enemy. Listen to me!
Oh, but you are, pet.
Huh?
Soldiers who've lost their flame flocks have outlived their purpose.
My Lord Consul.
You want to know why? Because you're no longer good for anything. Oh, beg pardon. You gave me the enemy's location, didn't you? Then I suppose you were good for something. But your fate is erasure. Unite!
What are you doing? Move!
Are you okay? This is what I wanted to protect you from. Now you see, this is the true nature of the consoles.
Who are you?
This wasn't the compact.
Compact?
The one with Zed. We vowed a ceasefire. Not to interfere until matters were resolved.
Ah, yes. I guess Lord Zed did order us not to get involved or some such. But that was before. Before 2 of my comrades were slain without remorse. Now things are personal.
They're fighting. Get ready!
There! But what are those other guys all about? Never seen them before.
We can talk about it later. We're joining the fray.
Thought you'd never ask.
And right into it.